So here we have is a AJS Tempest. I think this is a roadster model. I bought this bike, I think it's in kilometres, with about 7,000 on it. And basically now I've done, 2,600, but I don't know if that's in kilometres, so I can't guarantee that. Now, when I bought it, I had my doubts, because obviously they are made in China, but as far as I know, based on the Yamaha YB125. So this one here, we got it, we've put a box on it, the rack on it, the crash bars on it, and basically done the odd little bits to it, like I said, with windscreen. I've put the clocks on it there, just aftermarket stuff, universal. Put some, suspension gaiters on there to try and keep it clean so you don't get, muck on suspension. So up until now, obviously this is I would say, the bike that I use. I don't use it every day, but this is a bike that I use. And I've had it 2 years. So in that 2 years, it's never let me down. Only once, when I first got it, it wouldn't start. That was my fault. As basically the stand has the cutout on it. So if you ever do get one of these, make sure your stand's up before you try and start it. But yeah, I've drove it, like I said, about 2,500 kilometres or miles. And I wouldn't say I drive it slow. I am a bit, I would say, I get up to speed limits, but I try and get there fairly quick. So up until now, like I said, I've had it 2 years. I'm happy with it. I was gonna, it was debating whether or not to get one of these or to get like a Royal Enfield. I just like the sort of period bike, but at the time, this what came on the market, and yeah, I think it's quite a nice ride. And I have my young lad on back, that's why I've got box on it, just because we do a fair bit of distance when we do go out. And obviously we've got the tank bag on. Problem with tank bag is it does scratch everywhere, but like I said, I've got no plans to get rid of it. I'm quite happy with the bike, so I'm just going to run it into the ground basically and use it. And we'll see how long it lasts. And like I said, up to now, touch wood, we've had no issues with it. In the 2 years, it's always started up, apart from that one at a time, with a stand. And it's passed 2 lots of MOTs. So anybody thinking about buying one of these, then, you get what you pay for, basically. Obviously, the build quality ain't as good as an Honda, we all know that. But yeah, I mean, we got the chain and sprocket replaced as well, with a better quality chain. We did notice that we're getting a little bit stretchy, so we put a new chain on it and sprocket. So apart from that, yeah, it's been a good reliable bike, and obviously we're going to run it this year as well. And that's it. So anybody thinking about getting one, I've given this a fair bit of stick, and it's still alright in 2 years. What we did notice was these mirrors. We've put these little bit of extension on, because we found that the original mirrors, which these are mounted obviously there, you couldn't quite see behind you, but I don't know if nobody else has had that sort of problem. So I've just basically put these extension pieces on just to give it, I know it's only an inch or so, but that makes a big difference when you're looking behind you. And even the engine, it's still clean, it's still clean, to be fair. The exhaust, we put that on as well, because I think under there's 2 like metal springs, but I didn't like the look of it, so we just fabricated this on there just to make it look a bit more better. I didn't like the dual braking, so we basically put it back. So the back brake just works the back brake. It had a dual mechanism on it, and I didn't like the braking on it, so we just basically converted it back to normal. Well, when I say normal, the normal way is dual braking, but we just made it single braking now. So that's something else we did to it. But all in all, it's been a good little bike, and I'll run it into the ground, you know. There you go. So that's just a quick review on the AJS. It's happy at, I'd say 60 mile an hour. It will go a little bit more than that. I've had 65 downhill, but I try and keep it 55, 60 is what I like to do on it basically.